somewhat unique. The, how you got to the NBA, it was unique. Can you talk about that in your internship with New Balance, right?
Yeah. So yeah, my path, it definitely was, it definitely was unique. But I thought it was beneficial for me, being able to have that year off and just grow as a person, being able to mature and really learn what it was to be professional, especially working at New Balance. A 9 to 5 where I really had a schedule that started, before 9 o'clock. 7 a.m. basketball workouts, 9 o'clock work, 12 o'clock lifting, come back 2:30, work until 5, basketball again at 8, and then, just learn how to, living on my own as well, having to go grocery shopping and cooking and, like, manage my time, really, like, taking care of my body because with that kind of schedule, it could get hectic, and it did. But I learned along the way, and I think that helped me. But New Balance was really good for me. Again, that 9 to 5 and being professional and working with, a lot of people older than me, learning to communicate and just, that was the biggest thing, just being professional. And I think that helped me, be who I am right now.
What was draft night like for you?
Draft night was really good, especially when I found out I was coming here. But I had to get together, friends and family, rented out like a little venue spot. It was just watching the draft. It was really crazy for me because just a couple months ago I was in high school, and then I'm sorry, not a couple months ago, but just a year ago I'm in high school, and then draft night, hearing my name get called.
Hey, Darius, you talked about while you were interning, you had basketball work, so you were working on basketball. How did you take what you got from there and apply it into real live action whenever you didn't really have a team to play on?
Yeah. So what we worked on, like if it was like, me coming off a ball screen, or just like, getting a lot of shots up, working on handling. A lot of times with the trainers, like we would have, other guys there so I could get a good look to where we would be playing. So that's pretty much how I would see it. And then working out, it is kind of tough sometimes if you're just working out every day to translate that over to a game if you're not, really doing it consistently. But that's pretty much how we got it done.
Hey Darius, Brandon from DailyThunder.com. What's up? So could you describe your relationship with Mike Miller and how he helped your game?
Yeah, I just talked to Mike yesterday actually, but me and Mike Miller, we got really close. I was staying with him, and he was just helping me. He helped my game, with shooting, obviously giving me different shooting tips with him being, a phenomenal shooter. But, even, off the court, and just like helping me develop, work ethic and not just going to the gym and being there for 5 hours, but like working on the right stuff, and just constantly, developing good habits, eating wise and, just kind of, just showing me how he is like around his family and stuff like that. Like I thought that was really cool to be able to see like not only how he was as a basketball player, but help me as a player, but help me as a person as well.
Have you and Billy talked about what your role will be on the team?
No, sir. It's just been, just working out and getting better, individually and as a team every day.
Through social media, it seems like you and Chris Paul have a real good relationship, almost big brother, little brother. Can you tell me about their relationship with Chris Paul?
Yeah, my agent connected us with them being close. But, from day one, Chris has been nothing but, like you said, like that big brother to me, on the court, helping me out, talking to me and talking to me through, different situations, to off the court, going over to his house, just talking, like playing cards and whatnot. Like it's been really cool.
what position do you see yourself in the NBA? 'Cause you have point forward skills, but you have
Yeah.
maybe power forward height. How do you see yourself playing out in the NBA?
With me being so versatile, I think I can do a lot of different things. But ultimately, whatever coach asks me to do, whatever the game plan is that night, just to be able to go out there and execute it is probably, just the main focus.
Darius, at your size, your ball handling and passing has sort of jumped out just off the film I've watched. What has gone into that for you to develop those types of skills, and I guess why has that been such an important part of your development so far?
What went into me being able to, handle the ball and pass really well. Well, me being tall, my ability to handle the ball, I can see the floor pretty well, seeing over defenders. But what went into it was just handling the ball every day, and pick up, just like working out with guards. Like sometimes, groups might get separated, like go work out with guards. But I guess it kind of came natural with dribbling for me. But, there's always room to improve, just tightening my handle. But I think that is a really big part of my game, especially with the game changing how it is nowadays, being, becoming positionless and me being so versatile.
Howdy, Darius. Back here. So you've caused sort of a social media storm here with our fans. They love what you're doing on the social media. So my question to you, do we refer to you as Chef Bazley or Darius Bazley?
I don't, yeah, you can call me Chef or, Darius, but, you should try one of my dishes. I'm a really good cook.
Yeah, what you just described with the internship was pretty eye-opening, and I wonder, when you agreed to do it, did you know what you were getting into, or was it actually quite a bit more than you figured, and maybe surprised yourself with how you responded to it?
I did not know what I was getting myself into. I kind of had an idea, but not really. When we talked about it, New Balance, and when Rich, my agent, when he was explaining it, he told them, like, I don't want this to be a thing where, he's treated differently because, he is, signed to you guys, your athlete. Like, I want it to be a thing where he really comes in every day, he has work, he's expected to get it done, like, treat him as if he was like an actual, intern trying to, get that job. And so it was just that. So that was my little, idea of it. But going into it, I didn't really know what to expect. And I was a little bit nervous on the first day just because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But it exceeded expectations, and it definitely was a lot. I didn't think that much went into it, especially for an intern. So I can only imagine how it is for HR or somebody like the head of marketing or apparel. Like, I can only imagine how it is for them.
Do you regret not playing organized basketball last year?
No, I'm happy with my outcome. Yeah, I'm with the Thunder.
Anything else for Darius? Last one back.
OH.
I-O.
As a fellow Ohioan, Danielle Dwyer with Fox 25 Sports. Growing up, having LeBron be the face of basketball in Ohio, just a kid from Akron, what's it like for you to know that you have the opportunity to put your hometown on the map as well in this league?
It's really good. To have that opportunity and then to be able to grow up, watching someone who has represented, his city, his state, his country, his family, like, so well, and then being in the same agency as that guy, like, it's been really good. So to have that opportunity, to put, my city on the map, not that I don't think it already is, but to represent it is really good.